Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. I live with birds, man. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey,
I don't feel like hearing my brother's conversation in the background.
I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle.
They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, give it.
Coach, thank you. Sports coverage.
Here we go.
Of the
We're playing.
NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams. Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Walk him there.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll look to throw here. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. On first and 10, Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, Murray. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right down and score on their first possession.
Nothing but
And
sacks.
here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Murray now. He's got his man on the crossing route. And give him a gain of 37.
Cam's back to the old
There
Cam.
will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Sorry, if you say anything to me, I have my mic on. I'm just giving you a
No, you're fine, dude.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's the former Ram. This is Todd Gurley. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. To throw on 2nd down. Murray going for the deep ball.
Wow.
The 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio
Where was my
Jones.
safety? No idea.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. He's got Evans. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Leopard! Gun! All right, now, lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are in for 6. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
The good old toss play. And this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, able to seal that side. But the guy that we don't give enough credit to, wide receivers. They have to do a great job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play can be spilled in the backfield. In this case, everyone handled their response.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
To throw on 3rd down. Murray. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
This is taken at the 10. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Detroit! Back 99 Philly, here we go! All right, now, lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Gun!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So he took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Evans has it left side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for him, too.
Coleman now. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another 1st down with that run.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 3rd down, it's Coleman, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on 3rd down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away.
Jesus.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to
Story
see
of
some
my life.
offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
This game is closer than I thought it was going to be.
Couple plays where I could have.
1st down. Murray dancing to his left. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Cam's doing nothing but running with his quarterback because he thinks that, it's not that he thinks, it's just, you know, he's got nothing in that coverage.
He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. 2 minutes remain here in the
The more he
first
runs,
half.
the more chances you have
We're
of
back to
forcing
the
a
City
fumble
of Angels.
/
After this timeout.
And then you just leave him right back where he was before with Matt Ryan. He's aggressing 40.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray.
$16
And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
Wow.
Gurley's got the first down and then some. Good move by Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, Falcons.
I wouldn't have tried to hit.
Todd Gurley.
Wow, the other ones I didn't even try.
The Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back
somebody
who's a
have a
complete guy who can run it.
I don't know. I just know Ken's about the only person that can get away with doing a screenplay for that much yardage.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first down.
I'm not risking that.
Falcons get there for the sack. Tack McKinley. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up
Didn't know that
and Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the
his 80 speed, 88 speed guy can cover that much ground. Interesting.
Football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Evans. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet. Get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, that is much
Dave, can you tell my
long.
punting's not like yours?
Touchback. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
On 1st down, Murray. Trying to lay one up deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled
feet
out
on
of
bounds.
So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Throwing again, Murray. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Here we go now. 3-19.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
No. Check. Patriot.
To throw on 2nd down. Murray buying time to his left.
The hell? Hey, linebacker, could you, like, oh, I don't know, do what you're supposed to?
And it's 3rd and short.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit
You
more
see that?
trying to get it to his back.
So the incomplete pass on the last
I'm like,
play
hello?
He had a Dale moment.
Had a Dale moment.
Here's Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, thanks for that.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken around the 12. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Green 39.
To throw again, Murray. And his throw here is incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's complete. Hooper.
I didn't know we were allowed to go for it on 4th down with the game on the line, or the game not on the line, but
pick up a 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
I thought that was only if you had to on opposite side of the field.
On 1st and 10, Murray. And finding the tight end Hooper. And taking it across.
Hey Cam, don't do that shit again.
Shy of the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Back to throw. Murray. And incomplete deep ball. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Here we go now.
to the air on second down. Murray. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Looking to throw. Murray fighting, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Crisis averted. I have cheese
The
and
amount of
stuff.
sacks
Nice.
that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line
there we go.
flat out
Second.
cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Yeah.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Operating from the gun. Murray. He's going to let this one go deep.
So,
This is caught for a fucking touchdown.
oh my God, that's the safety that keeps now has gotten burned 3 times.
And the Falcons have broken our tie.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there.
3 times.
He's getting the hang of his NFL thing.
My volume is turned down really low.
Touchdown
And when I
passes.
said fought for
You're
a
right, he
Falcon
looks
touchdown,
comfortable. What are
I
they doing?
honestly
Anything in
thought he said
particular?
fought for a
Well, they keep talking
touchdown.
about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents.
Me and Colin's gonna have a talk
but
about
also
this
maybe
corner,
shrinking
or
the
about the
playbook
safety.
a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
You can always take Hayward. And you can
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Yeah, I'm about to do that.
That was my plan if nobody wanted Hayward. I would have just, I would have made Hayward a safety. Moved Allen back to cornerback.
Line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they...
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Tech McKinley in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Up from his linebacker spot, Jones making the play. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Oh shit.
What?
Peterson has demanded to be traded by the October 30th deadline.
McKinley in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here comes the Rams punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one.